Hi everyone!
Welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with a new video for you.
We have a super exciting new video today, and it is our Walt Disney World haul from our trip back in August. So strap in, get a snack, and let's have some fun showing all of the things that we bought on our recent trip. So if you didn't know, myself and Heidi and our friends Caitlin and Austin from Magically Caitlin went to Disney World back in August, and we were there from I think August 14th until the 24th. I was obviously there before working on my Disney college program, but they came down to see me. We did a trip together. So this haul is a little bit later because when we came back, life started right away. So we're glad that we can film this now for you and get this out there because we're so excited. There's a lot of stuff here today, so I'll try to get through it all. But the first thing that I wanted to show is this guy, and I feel like this guy like symbolized my whole Disney college program / cultural exchange program, and it is Sorcerer Mickey, and it's a plush of him. There he is. He's so cute. These came back in stock. When we first got there, like for the program, they didn't have these in. And then one day we went to World of Disney and I saw so many and I said, okay, I like have to get him. So he was kind of my one plush that I got at first. He's really, really cute. I love him. I love the hat, everything about him. He's just so great. So he kind of symbolized my Fantasmic program. I'm so glad that I got him.
Something that I got on our trip that I really liked was this canteen. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, it's from Animal Kingdom. You can get it at any of like the outdoor carts. And it's just like a plastic canteen, but it's cool because you can tie it to your belt, and I wore a fanny pack most of the time on my hip, so that was really nice.
I also picked up a few magnets over my like trip time and my program time because there was like a dresser in my room that like one side was magnetic on like the little thing. So I thought that these were fun to get, and they all kind of have like a special memory except for this one. This one was from Cast Connection Mickey's Treasures, but it was like damaged and I had to glue it back together. But here it is. It says Walt Disney Cartoon Pals, and it's a nice magnet with all of like the Fab Five friends on there. And it's really cool because this was kind of like a big thing in the parks, was this kind of style of like these characters, and I loved this whole style and I thought it was great. So they do like spin. I don't know if we can try to do that on here, but they'll spin like this around. And I bought this at Mickey's Treasures, like I said, which is at Cast Connection, but it's damaged stuff. So these were all damaged, so I had to glue them on, but it works just like new now. I got this one as well from when me and Sarah and Victoria stayed at the All-Star Resorts and did like a staycation. So I got that one to commemorate that, which was fun. I got this one from Kennedy because she knew that I liked this magnet and that Heidi likes Figment, so she got this for me because she was a pass holder. So that's fun. It's one of those ones, and there's Figment with a paintbrush. These will go on our fridge. And then this one is my favorite one of the magnets that I have, and it's like a little washboard. You wanna try? From Hoop-de-Doo Review, which I did for the first time with my friends on my program, and honestly, I cannot like recommend this enough. I had such a great time, so much fun, and this is like one of the things that like they pass around. It's like a big washboard. There's like a bunch of them for different people, and Caden got to do it, which was so fun. So this will like be a special one, so these will go on the fridge. I love them.
I also got 3 pairs of ears on this trip, and they were actually all gifted to me, or given to me by people, I guess. So I'll go through them, and I love them all. So the first pair Brandon got for me. I think it was part of my birthday gift.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super early.
Yeah.
No.
So these were a black pair of ears. They're just like the leather ones. Really like those. I literally pretty much wore them every single day.
They're the best.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They match with everything. Then Brandon also picked these up for me. I saw that they got released when he was on his program, and I asked him to get them for me. They're Figment ears, and I just thought they're so cute. So I was so happy to get those. And then for my birthday, Caitlin and Austin got me these ears, which I really wanted. They're Winnie the Pooh ears. I think they're so cute. And on the side, it says, "Today is my favorite day."
The next item that we're gonna show is an ornament, and we love ornaments. If you didn't know, we have like a video on our channel that's older of like all of the ornaments that we had from like years ago. So we love Christmas ornaments, and this one is from 2023, and it has Mickey and Minnie on there. It's kind of like a big ball. It's like Mickey ears, and there's Mickey and Minnie. It says 2023 has all of the park icons and some fireworks, and then around the back here you can see the rest of the friends: Goofy, Pluto, Daisy, Donald, and Chip and Dale. And we always want to get like an ornament to commemorate our trips, and I thought this one was a perfect one because it's got the characters and the year, and it's nice and big and really, really cool.
The next thing that I got, again, I got these for my birthday from Brandon's parents. They sent me a gift card, and this is what I ended up picking out with it. So they're pajamas. This is the design. Yeah, I'm not sure what the design is, but I like it.
It's like the new line that they had of like the Mickey and Friends, but they kind of like branched off into this stuff with like the rainbows and clouds and stars. Like there'll be more stuff from this line like that I have myself, but
And me as well. I just remembered I have to go grab it.
oh,
So these are the shorts with their pajamas, if I didn't say that, and then this is the pajama top. So I really like them. They're very comfortable.
silky.
I just went and grabbed this because I forgot. This is the other bag of the design that we were talking about.
Yeah.
So I really like it. It also has these little like charms on it. Yeah, it's just like a crossbody.
It's a good size, I feel like, for like park stuff as well, which is
Yeah.
nice. So if you didn't know, I've become a little bit of a Star Wars person. I can't classify myself as like a super fan. I'm now making my way through like the movies. I finally get to watch Clone Wars, which I'm excited about. But I obviously worked at a store called Tatooine Traders. If you didn't know, this is not from Tatooine Traders. This is from Galaxy's Edge. But it's one of those like plush that look like that they're handmade in the market, and I wanted this our last trip, but they didn't have this character. They had like a bunch of other ones, but when I went there for my program, they had the Rey plush. And I love it so much. I think that these look like they would be in like a baby's room. Does that make sense? They're just like really cute. And it's kind of like that style, like I said, like it's like maybe hard to come across in camera, but it looks like super stitched and like honestly handmade. And I love it so much. It's like a perfect like shelf plush, and I just really am so glad to have this one.
The next thing I'll show is this t-shirt that I got. Caitlin and Austin also got me this for my birthday. Clearly my haul is just of all of my birthday gifts.
Hashtag gifted.
Yeah, it's this one. I really like it. It looks like it's vintage, but it's not. It's currently at the parks. It's gray, and what does the front say? Walt Disney World, where dreams come true. That's what it says.
I also realized that I got quite a bit of clothes. I feel like over here, like I'm looking at my little stack and I'm like, wow, I definitely got a lot of clothes. So this first one that I'll show is from Disney 100, and it's the line that released that's like 100 years of music and wonder, and it was all about like music and stuff. And this released one day randomly. We were watching No Hard Feelings, like a movie at like AMC at Disney Springs, and we went to World of Disney and this was there, and I had to get it because it's so cool. And there it is. It's got a bunch of characters on there that are playing instruments and stuff or singing. So you have like Elsa, Mirabelle, Lewis, Mickey as like the conductor, like running the whole orchestra. And you can see at the bottom there, it says 100 years of music and wonder. And I think this is just such a cool shirt. I wore this shirt to the daycare the other day that I work at, and all the kids just loved it. They were like pointing at everything. And that's why like I love having Disney shirts, because like when you work with kids, it's like a cool like talking point or something, you know, where like they just like love it. So I love this shirt so much. This next shirt was from like my sister as a gift. When they came down in June, she got this one for me because I was like, I've bought like a lot of shirts lately. I don't want to buy more shirts, but I liked this one. And she's like, I'll just like get it for you. And I said, thank you so much, because I do like it. But it looks like also kind of like vintage maybe. Does that make sense? Or like a dad shirt, but it says Walt Disney World. Very simple, plain with Mickey on it. It's gray. I really love this though. This I think is one of like my favorite shirts that I got, because I just think that it's just so like plain and simple, but just like so me, if that makes any sense.
The next things that I got, I'm very happy about. These are Dino Plush from Dinoland, which when it's gone, these are gonna be
Oh yeah,
memorable.
dang. We didn't even think about that. That might have been the last time that we played Dino games.
Not sad.
Wow.
But
good thing we got these
Good thing we
ones.
got these. It was on my birthday, and Brandon bought me a thing to play, and I lost because I'm not good at those games. And then,
I said,
he said,
I went
no,
like
no.
this. I went, okay, let me
He said,
do it.
I'll play, and I said, you don't have to play it, because if you lose, then I'll feel sad. But then he played, and he played one round, and he won 2 prizes. So he won these 2, which if you have been on our channel, you know that I love this dino. I won it before. I already have this dino in the same size, but I am going to call this one Henry, and the other one is Hector. And then we got this one, which is iconic.
The Iguanodon.
Because it's from the ride Dinosaur, which we love.
Yes.
And I named it Iggy Azaleas.
That's what I'm laughing is because one night, like, we're laying in bed and Heidi goes, what should I name this? And I go, I don't know. And she said, what kind of dino is it? And I said, like, an iguanodon. And she said, Iggy Azaleas. And then we were just laughing. So it's so funny.
And these are so fun because if you didn't know, they have like little things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so on the bottom of the foot says Disney's Animal Kingdom, and then it has like the Dino Institute on the side. So they're great souvenirs.
And they're only, like, how much? $6.
If you win.
Yes, for a ticket. We also played the game with, like, the little
balls.
holes where you throw the balls and like there's like a different color. That's the move, I would say, because that one you don't need anybody else to play, and you can just like win on your own. So that's the move. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with Plush. And these are Plush. We have some of these. We have a lot now. Yeah. And I was never really on the nuiMO hype train. I was more of like a wishables person, which I still am. I love wishables, but because they don't make wishables anymore, I think it's harder to get them. And then like you can't really have as many characters and stuff. So I ended up getting 3 nuiMOs. And I'll show them in order of when I bought them. This was the first one that I got because I was like, he is just so funny that he's cute, you know? So it's Goofy. I love him. And I wore these, of course, in my fanny pack. I didn't do the thing where like you
tie them with elastic.
Yeah, like I just put them in my fanny because
why didn't you do that?
Because that's my thing. It's like in the fanny, and I had to stick with it because I do that with the Wishable. So I had to get Goofy, and then I also wanted the Donald one because he's also so cute. So I did get Donald as well. Heidi has the Daisy one from a previous trip, so now we have matching ones. And I didn't really put clothes on them. I kind of just like leave them how they are. And then the last one that I got was this Mickey one, and I wanted Mickey because of course I worked Fantasmic, and I feel like Mickey is just so iconic, and he was my boss. So I had to get one of the boss man. So there he is. He's really, really cute as well. I love him. My goal is to try to find on like Etsy, like a cast member costume of like my Hollywood Studios costume, and then like a sorcerer hat or something for this guy. I think would be so cute.
Then I have another plush to show. I love this plush so much. Again,
he's so cute.
Hashtag gifted from Caitlin and Austin. I really love it. And if you look closely, you'll see that it says Epcot, Mexico on the bottom of the foot. This is Mexico Donald that you can meet. And I really love this because on my initial trip that I went to Disney when I was younger, like a child, my first trip, not a child, but in high school, but that's still a child. But anyways, doesn't matter. So I met this Donald, and I remember that he gave me a kiss on the hand, and I loved meeting him. And on this last trip, we met him, and he gave me a kiss on the face.
It was a really good interaction,
Yeah,
and I
it was
recorded
the best.
everything except the forehead kiss.
Yeah, which I'm still sad about.
But he always has like a super long line. He didn't have a long line, and we said we're gonna go meet him because Heidi likes him, and it was honestly so good. So
yeah, you'll see
that'll be in a future
video.
vlog. Yeah, but he's so cute.
So then it's so special because then Caitlin and Austin got me this.
Yeah.
Now I can remember meeting him twice, and I will meet him again. And maybe, I told him I would bring this if I got him.
You did, so that'll have to be a must that you'll have to pack that.
He'll love that.
Next up, we'll show some MagicBand pluses. Is that the plural? Yes. Pluses. We love MagicBands a lot. I know that some people don't really like MagicBands. They just like use their phone or their like watch and stuff. We really, really like them a lot. I think that they're just like so cool and something that's like so fun to add to like an outfit that I think completes it. And I just like feel like that it's so Disney to have your MagicBand and tab it around. So this is my first MagicBand that I have, and it is the one that I got when I checked into Pop Century for my Disney program, and it's the one that I put a poll like on our story between 2 different ones, and it's this one here. It's the Mickey and Friends, which is that same kind of style as like Heidi's pajamas and some other stuff that we'll show here, but it's like a pinky purple color with some yellow and fireworks, and there's Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto, and then on this side you can see Chip and Dale, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy, and then on the little like front thing here, this is where like it like lights up and stuff, and there's the castle and the fireworks, and then I did get mine like engraved on the inside, CEP 2023, which was fun.
And then I also got a MagicBand. At first I wasn't gonna get one because I didn't super like a lot of them, but I really like this one, but I thought it was a bit like not fitting because on it says first visit ever to Walt Disney World,
which is not true, but
I just like the rest of it.
It's a really good MagicBand.
I didn't care. Yeah, so as I said, that's what it says on the front there, first visit ever, and I really liked all the designs on it because it has a lot going on. Yeah. So I'll just show you. I won't describe it. But like
there's lots there.
Yeah, like
characters, icons.
Yeah, so I really like it. And the only thing now is like you always want to wear these ones because they light up and do things, so I feel bad for all my old ones because I didn't wear them really on this trip.
That's true.
I'll be honest.
That's true. I feel like that it's interesting though because I feel like these, now that they've added more stuff where you like it interacts with like nighttime shows and different things, I think that these are worth it. In my opinion, I really like them. And this was one that I was hashtag gifted my first hashtag gifted. And this is, no, not, sorry, my sister's shirt was hashtag gifted. This is also hashtag gifted, and it's a MagicBand Plus, obviously.
Because that's what
we're talking about. And it's a Phantasmic one, which was so special that Heidi, Caitlin, and Austin got this one for me. It says Phantasmic on there. And then you can see there's the ship, which was like the Disneyland version, and then some water effects because that's the show. And then on this side is the iconic Maleficent's dragon and Sorcerer Mickey. And I just like love the color scheme on this, and I love how all of the unique MagicBand Pluses have like a different like color pattern that's like specific that you can set, which is cool. I think these are worth it. I know for some people they're not, but in our opinion, it's something that we like to get because we like them. Next up, we're going to show some phone cases. One I'm super happy about, one I'm super sad about because it's already ruined. But both of these are phone cases that I made at like a D-Tech station because there aren't any for sale like on the floor that fit my phone. So the first one I'll show is the first one that I got, actually. I'll show this one. And this is like the same style that we've been talking about, that like Mickey and Friends, and has all of their autographs on there, which I love so much. And you can see Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Chip and Dale and all the gang on there with all of their autographs. And this one is cool because it's like a see-through one. You can like see your phone through it. And then this one I got, which I think like the printing's different. You can kind of feel, Heidi, but it's like more, I don't know. It almost feels like softer. So it scratched and part of it's off. But it's a Sorcerer Mickey phone case. And you can see on his hat, it's all scratched off. So I'm kind of sad about it. I took it off my phone because I didn't want it to get ruined even more so before doing this haul. So there he is. He's super great and super cool. I'm glad to have it, but I'm sad about the little scratch on that.
This next thing was hashtag gifted to me again. From Llama Floof and family. If you're around this channel, you know who we're talking about.
Oh yeah. And I met them in person, I think like way back in May when I first kind of started my program. Haley and Tommy were there, and they gave us a gift card, which was so sweet, and said to save it to spend when Heidi comes.
So Brandon let me spend it all.
Well, because I feel like I was there for a long time, and you really wanted this, and I was like, this would be a fun thing that they could say that they gifted to you.
Yeah, it's very iconic. It's very cool. So it's an egg, and they have a new thing. They used to have these at Pandora, but it was like you could see which one you get.
Yeah.
But now it's even more fun because
Mystery.
it's mystery, and you can get a mystery one. I didn't get the mystery one, but that's okay. I got this one, and I love it. It's like the classic one. It's an egg banshee. Comes with this little toy. You take the banshee out. Just for anyone interested, if you want one, you turn it on. The banshee makes noise. When there's other banshees around, it interacts with them. You go like this.
It's like honestly, I think that it's so cool. Like, things like this to me are just super fun.
You can wear it on your hand, which I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And then you have this device. Well, you can do a few things. You can pat the banshee. Oh.
Oh, he liked that one.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I didn't know where to pet him. But you pat him on the back, clearly. And then you can use this little thing.
Little bug.
And you... Well, it scared me.
It's
so you can
cute.
wear it, and it's super cool.
And you love Avatar, and you love like Flight of Passage, and the other ones that they have are like the huge ones that go like on your shoulder. I feel like that's like too much. This is perfect.
Well, I mean, it's, for some people they like it, but
I know, but I'm saying for you.
yeah,
like,
and you can't wear it around. I mean, I've never seen anyone wear it around.
No, and also this one's cool because like the lady working there said you could get like a little perch.
Oh yeah.
And put him on the perch, like a bird perch, but for this banshee.
Yeah, it's super cool. So thank you, Llama Floof and family.
I still got more clothes to show, so here's another one. I love this one. Sorcerer Mickey. Of course, because he's the best. And it's from Walt Disney World's 25th anniversary. And you can see Sorcerer Mickey on there with the 25. It says Walt Disney World. And this was from the Vault collection. And this was back for like the 50th of Disney World. But they had this at Epcot, I think I bought this at. And they had a store before World Showcase where they had like some of the Vault stuff. And I saw this and I said, come on, Sorcerer Mickey, have to have it. So love it. I'm like a big Sorcerer Mickey fan now. I know that like there's probably other people that like have been like stans for a while, but he just means so much to me. So I had to get a bunch of Sorcerer Mickey stuff. This next one I got early on, actually. I got this in May when Haley and Tommy came with me to Cast Connection when they came to visit. And Haley and Tommy said, you have to get this. I think this was literally like $16 or something, normally like $60. And I remember last year when we went, like I liked this shirt because I thought it was so nice, and like button-ups are great, and it's got Orange Bird, and it's for Flower and Garden of 2022, and it kind of has like little flowers on it. It's a nice blue color. I love like a button-up, and Orange Bird is just so great. He pops in there, he's embroidered, so super great find from Cast Connection.
This is the next thing that I was gifted. Did I buy anything on this trip? Like, probably.
That is so funny.
Brandon got me this for my birthday.
From
it says,
CC, Cast Connection.
Oh, I was like, excuse me? Aloha, sunny days. And there is Alumel and friends. It's
cute.
Duffy and friends, but Alumel is my guy. So
yeah, Alumel's your guy.
It looks like this. If anyone likes a tote, that's what it looks like inside. There we go.
These things here also kind of became a little bit of a craze, and I got one of them because I worked in Toy Story Land, and I thought it was fun. I had it like on my costume a couple times, on like my little like lanyard. He like held on to it, and it is an alien little plushy guy. They had one of Lotso as well, and like Eeyore and Marie and different things, but he like opens up like this, and then he can close his hands and hold on to things. So he's cute. Had to get one of him. These were like all the rage though. Like Lotso was like sold out for a while. So was the alien.
Oh.
He just fell. So people love those. And then I also got this. I forgot to show when I showed the nuiMOs, but it's a lightsaber. And this came in a pack of 3, but I gave one to Sarah and one to Victoria because we all worked at Tatooine Traders. I kept the blue one because I am such a good light-sided person. I'm not the dark side. I don't like the dark side. I'm a very nice person on the good side. So everybody was talking about that like in the store there's people who like there's people like when you hold like lightsabers, people like holding like the red ones and stuff. I don't like doing that. I like the nice ones, like the blue, the green, the purple. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to say that I'm like a super nice person.
That's what it sounded like.
No.
Which you are.
Yes, but I'm just like trying to say that I like this one. I gave Victoria the red one.
Did she want the red one?
And she wanted the red one because she's a dark side. And Sarah took the green one, which is also one like me. So it makes sense. Super fitting.
The next thing we got, which is something that we try to get on all of our trips, because then we print pictures and put them in to this after our trip. Ow. So this is what we got. I'll take it out because the wrapper's super loud.
It is loud and it's flashy.
Which is an album. Yep. So this is the one we picked. It says Parks, Pals, and Me.
Yeah.
And then the inside looks like this, in case you're interested.
This is the one from this year. So we have one from like the 50th, I think, right? And then we have like maybe one other one, but this was the only one that they had. I thought maybe they'd have like a Disney 100 one. But as of when we were there, this one's perfect. More clothes, baby. And these ones are back to the design of like the Mickey and Friends. And this one is Donald. And it's just like a simple, I think that like maybe before when I bought it, like was it more tie-dyed? Maybe not. Maybe this one's just lighter. But it's like a blue sort of white and you can see Donald on there. And it says Walt Disney World and he's in his classic little outfit. And I just love it. These are just like perfect and kind of like also vintage looking, I think. But I don't know.
We're calling everything vintage looking now.
This does look vintage looking.
I don't think so.
It's like old-timey looking kind of Donald.
Oh, I thought, but like it looks new.
That's fair. Okay.
I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know what vintage looking
The
is.
like style, I guess. Like an old-timey style. That's better. And then this one's of Goofy. And this one's my favorite one. I love the green. I love Goofy on there. Goofy's my favorite of the Fab Five. And I like how his like shirt's different. Like his hat's kind of like a more teal green. And that blue pops on there. So I was just like obsessed with this whole collection. And I'm glad that I finally found these in my size because it was so hard. It took me so long to find them. Next up is some reusable beverage holders and popcorn holder, aka popcorn bucket. So we got this one for Disney 100. I didn't pack a popcorn bucket because I didn't have like a bunch of room in my suitcase. So there's this one here. It's got all of the gang on there for Disney 100. And I love it so much. I used it more than I have in years past with popcorn buckets. So Heidi, you'll be proud of me.
Good job. Then we also have 2 more cups. I guess you got these.
Yes, this one we both got because we got this from our resort. So
But you already had one.
Yes, I already had one from my sister and mom when they
So
stayed.
we had 2, but we're not going to show both of them. This is the mug, 100th.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Nice.
And then we also got this one from Typhoon Lagoon when we went. But I got this originally when I went with my friends, I think, for the first time to Typhoon Lagoon. And then we brought it and we didn't end up even like using it because like there was some issues with like the machines. And I feel like it was kind of just expensive to reuse it, right?
We just decided not to.
Yeah. So, then the issues with the machines was the first time that I bought it.
That's it was the first time because you bought it and you said that
that's right, that it was an issue
or something.
Yeah, so here it is, but it's got like the water park icons on there. There's like the Tilly boat and stuff, the little snowman, Blizzard Beach, the little like bird from Misadventure Falls and Mickey and Minnie and stuff on there. I think that these are fun though, like if you are going and there's like a bunch of you, I think this is a good thing to like share some drinks to stay hydrated.
Brandon also got this cup which I love, on his program because I guess you and your friends got them.
Yes, I think that like Sarah, I will give credit to her. She started the trend. We had wanted to bring water bottles, of course, to stay hydrated, but like you don't want to carry stuff around. And I do not want to bring a backpack. I'm not a backpack at Disney person. I'm sure at some point one day when we have children, I will have to become one. But as of this point, I'm not one. So these are perfect because they have like a little clip and they clipped onto our fanny packs. And I picked this one. Heidi has now claimed this. Heidi loves this water bottle. It's like perfect and cute. I love that style again. It's the same style as like the Mickey and Friends stuff. So myself and like Lucy and Sarah, we ended up getting those. And then I got this. It's a Starbucks tumbler, and they released these for each of the parks and Walt Disney World as a whole. And I got the Hollywood Studios one for this year because that's where I worked, of course. And you can see on there, there's like Mickey and the Fantasmic little section down there with the Dragon and Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land and Runaway Railway and the Muppets and just all of the classic Hollywood studio stuff, Tower of Terror on there. And then of course it's Starbucks, and it's like this nice like maroon kind of red color. So I've used this like super often since I've been back, and I love that it has a straw. The next two things are from Cast Connection, but more specifically Mickey's Treasures, which is like a damaged section for merchandise that cast members can go to. And I got some ornaments here. I think the only thing that's damaged about them is like Pluto's ear is off. All of the other ones in this like set are fine, I'm pretty sure. I haven't opened the box up yet, but all of the other ones that they had there had like Minnie's head was broken, Goofy's arm was off. So this one was the best. And we wanted these last year when we went, but didn't end up getting them. And it's the Fab Five in their 50th anniversary outfit. So there's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, and Goofy. I'm not going to take them out because it's all taped up at the top, but you can see them in there in like their like iridescent outfits, and it's got like the 50th stuff on the box. So this was a good find. I'm so glad that I could get them.
And then the other thing from Cast Connections, or Mickey's Treasure, is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, as well, is this thing. It's a little baby's outfit, which we like to get like baby's outfits because one day we hope to have a baby. So we can put them in it.
And I just had to get it because it's just cute. I don't know
if our child will
fit into it because it's like I think a newborn size, but it was like $2. And I got it. The only thing that I don't love about Mickey's Treasures is they like write on the actual product. Yeah. So like on the shirt it says it, which is fine.
It'll come out. But it's on the inside anyways.
It's just cute. I love it.
It's cute. It's a little Toy Story one. The next thing I got, I really love. It is a hat. Like, what kind of hat is this? A sun fisherman hat?
I guess. Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of hat it is, but I really wanted one like this. It kind of looks like a safari hat.
Put it on.
Put it on for everyone to see, but I have a pony in, so it's not really fitting correctly.
I love it.
Got this hat from the Canada Pavilion. We'll just wait till that vlog to talk about it, but pretty much this was on display.
Get on up close.
I'll get on up close. It says Canada. It's got.
We're pretty sure, like 99% sure, it was
on display, and the cast member let me buy it still. So
she was so kind.
Thank you. I love this so much, and it's got an adjustable back and adjustable string. And yeah, I love it.
And we have another ornament, and the character who it is, surprise, it's none other than my new favorite, Sorcerer Mickey. And it is the Sorcerer hat with Mickey coming through it. And we have one of these with like just the Sorcerer hat, but I wanted to get one on this program to commemorate like working Fantasmic because that was my favorite place to work. And there's Mickey coming through there, and I love it so much. It doesn't like light up or anything, which the other one that we have does, but I just think it's so perfect and so great that I'll always know that it's from this program. The next two clothing items that I have, this one was also hashtag gifted from one of my roommates, and it's so great. This is not like an attraction that I love, but I do love the shirt. I think it's a super cool shirt, and I wore it actually when I went to go watch this attraction, and it is the Tiki Room. And it says Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, and it says we only accept, what does it say? Large bills? Very funny. And I think that's just great. It's like from like a collection, I don't really know what it's called, but they did like attractions, and they had like, I think Haunted Mansion was one, Tiki Room, and Jungle Cruise, and some different things. So I like it. I think it's a great color and a super cool shirt. And the next one is one of my favorite shirts, and is one that you could hardly find anywhere. It's kind of getting like a bit weird on like Mickey there for some reason. I don't know why, but they had this whole line again, I guess, the Mickey and Friends again. This was when they released, like, if you all know, like the crew neck sweater that had like the peace sign on it with like Mickey's hand and stuff. And I scooped this up the first day that it came out, and it is the Walt Disney World shirt with all of the characters in the square. And I love it so much. This is my favorite shirt, I think. It's just so good. Like this is the merch in the parks that people just go crazy over because it's so fun.
This next thing Brandon got when he was on his program from Cast Connections, and I really like it. It is a pillow. It's a Christmas pillow, actually.
Happy holidays.
It says Happy Holidays, and it's got Mickey and the gang. I think it's from last year.
Yes.
Like the Christmas collection last year, which is why I was at Cast Connections, but it's great.
This next item I am like very happy about, and I'm not even happy about me getting it because it's a calendar, which is the purpose of it. I'm exceted for the
Are you gonna
artwork.
use it as a calendar?
I think so, but I feel like I want to just like pull out a couple pages right away. I don't know. But it's the Art of Disney Live Entertainment calendar. And you can see on the front there, and it's got a bunch of different things.
Don't cover my face.
Well, I am, because it's focusing on your face. I need to focus on this beautiful calendar. And you can see it on there, and you can see one thing. Specifically why that I got it. But yeah, so basically it's a calendar. Phantasmic. Basically, it's a calendar, and at the bottom is where they have the dates. It's not really one that you could like write on. Yes, it is. It's more for the art.
I didn't even realize that.
It's for the art.
There's nowhere to write on.
There's like Moana and stuff, which this is like a world of voices. It says, which is great.
The calendar, which you couldn't see, was at the bottom.
Is at the bottom, and you can like pop it out. I'm gonna find the page that's important to me, but basically these are just like different entertainment offerings or different things. That's like where you can meet like Mickey. This one here. You can meet Mickey like when he's a magician at Magic Kingdom.
When you walk in?
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't been a magician in a while.
Well, he is now again. But I think, yeah, because I met him as the magician after they did like the 50th stuff. But I'm just going to try to find the page.
I said, oh. And you said, yeah.
I said no. This one is special because it's also Heidi's birthday month, August. Oh, and it's this one.
Wow.
And it's Phantasmic. And it is so cool. I'm sorry, but look at that.
Because Brandon was looking for a print.
I was at the like Art of Disney, but they didn't have it. But then I saw this calendar, and I was like, "This is what I would want, like in a Phantasmic print." So I'm just gonna like pop it out, and I'm gonna put this in a frame. But you can see on there like there's like Chernabog and Maleficent and Jafar up at the top, and then at the bottom there's Elsa, Moana, Mulan, and Mickey, and like Aladdin's lamp, like the genie lamp. So I love this. There's like also Enchantment and like the Boo to You parade or something, or like Mickey's Not So Scary, and for Christmas and stuff. So these are just good for like decor. I know it's not like a practical calendar, but honestly, I just like really wanted it for this, and it was like $25.99. So for like a print, I think that's fair. So it's great.
The next art we got.
It's not art.
It's art piece.
Heidi's making fun of me for this. This was more just for my room in Disney when I was there.
Okay. So it's
look at that price.
That's cheap.
Plus 10%.
Plus 10%. This is what is it called? A placemat. This is a placemat. This is the front. It's got, as Brandon would say, vintage look.
Oh my gosh.
And the vintage map on the back. $2.99 plus
10%.
10%. So Brandon had this on display in the room.
But it's also...
Oh, go ahead.
I think that you couldn't really use this as a placemat. It would get damaged. If it was like a cup on there, you put a cup on there.
It feels like
it would get
waxy, but I thought that if a child wanted to play with Play-Doh, this would be a good placemat to use.
They are not.
It's very specific.
Our child is not playing Play-Doh on my placemat.
Oh, but I want them to. They would like it. I think they would like it. So maybe we'll use it for that in the future. What are you going to do with it?
Hang it on our wall.
No, you can put it in the background.
Yeah,
does it fit?
It's a good background thing.
Oh yeah, it fits.
Yeah.
That would look cool.
It's a good background for like a parks background. Thank you. Worth every penny. Next up, we got a couple hoodies. And this is one that I got that I think Heidi also wishes that she got.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I thought that you could also wear it, but you're right. It is kind of
very big on me,
but
it's okay.
This is from like a collection that they did for Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. And you can see on there, it's like a washed black with like some white on there. And the color word is embroidered. And I love it so much on the front, but the back is the best part. And you can see on here, it's got Walt Disney himself on the TV with Ludwig von Drake back when Disney had like the TV show, like The Wonderful World of Disney and stuff. And you can see on there at the bottom, it also has the embroidered color. And I just think it's so cool. And like, this was like one that people loved, this whole collection as well. And I'm glad that I could get this sweater because this was my favorite like piece from that whole collection.
And then we also both got this sweater.
Yes.
Zip up.
We're matching.
Yeah, this is Brandon's, but mine's in the closet.
Yeah.
And we'll just show one of them. It is a Spear jersey zip up.
Yeah.
I think. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
I love it. We like randomly went to the Contemporary and they had it. We hadn't seen it before. So I think it's one of the first places that like it got released. It's got like that on there and it says Walt Disney on the arms. And I think it says something on the back.
Yeah, so it says like Walt on one arm, Disney at
World.
the back, and then World on the other arm.
And it's so comfy.
It really is. It's a really good, I feel like the thing with this, like a Spirit jersey for us is not always practical because you don't like always wear them. I think that like certain ones we do love, but this was a cool thing to see because like we love a sweater. I also don't usually love like a zip up.
I like a zip up, I think.
Yeah?
I just don't like having to wear a shirt underneath it though, I guess.
That's fair. I'm like much more of like a pullover.
Yeah.
But I love that one a lot.
This
and I'm
one I
glad
love.
that I found like a zip up that I do like. Next up, we're going to get spooky and show some stuff that we got for Halloween because we did attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And I'm going to show this. This is why that I'm wearing this. It says, it's not so very scary with my hat from Magical Castle Company. Use code SUNNY10 to save you 10% off on anything on their shop. Some Halloween stuff. Halloween's coming soon, so definitely use that code. But we did attend that party and we wore like our Magical Castle stuff and we got some cool stuff as well from the party. So I'll show this first. This was not actually from the party, but I did get this on the first day that Halloween merch got released, and it's a little tote bag that says Happy Halloween. It's got the gang on there looking all spooky and scared, and it's very, very cool. I had to get it, and on the sides you can see some of like the icons and stuff. So I love this bag a lot. We ended up using this for like extra stuff with our candy and stuff, carrying this around the party.
Yes, and so at the party you get little trick-or-treat bags. So here's one of them that you can trick-or-treat and get candy around the parks, which is fun.
Yeah.
And then in here we just have one of the pamphlets or maps.
Yeah.
Or
Little park map action.
park map is what it's called. And then we also met Winnie the Pooh and friends in their Halloween attire.
Which you will see in a vlog.
Yes, so they give you like this little thing if you want it. It's like their signatures.
Cute.
Which is cute as a memoir. And then we also have our little wristbands because you need a wristband to ensure that you're supposed to be at the party.
Yes, and they're nice because they're like a little fabric. I liked that about them. This was also not actually from the party, but it's a crew neck again, and it's kind of like a yellow color, like I guess, right, like a cream yellow.
Yeah.
And it has an all-over print, and it's got all of the characters here, the guys, like Donald and Goofy and Mickey, Pluto and Chip and Dale, and they're looking scared and spooky, and the pattern goes on the back as well, and it goes like on the sleeves. You can see Donald on the sleeve. So I just had to get this. This was like my favorite piece of like the actual Halloween line. So this will be perfect here for like a Halloween in Canada when it's like crisp in fall. And I'm sure kids at the daycare are gonna absolutely love that sweater as well. And then this is a shirt that's actually from the party, and it's a pass holder shirt, which I am not, but my friend Cass was, or is, and she got this for me while we were there, because this was the shirt that I liked the best, like of the party shirts. And it's got like the gang on there, and it's again like just all over the front. It glows in the dark, and it's just so great. I love it. It's like a lighter material shirt. You can see it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, pass holder. It's got like Mickey and Goofy and Pluto, Minnie and Donald, and I just love it so much, so I had to get this one as well.
Then Brandon was really, really excited to get this. It's something that he really wanted for a very long time. I feel like since last year.
Last year, for sure.
At Disneyland.
I really like this guy in this costume.
It's Candy Corn Donald, and this is a sipper. At the Halloween party, they had it at Walt Disney World, so Brandon picked it up right away. It's so cute. Like,
it is.
It is literally everything, and one thing that I love about it is that it's one of the flip open and drink the straw.
That's all you've been asking for,
I've been asking Disney of that, so that is awesome. I love that so much. It has the little like,
cool little lanyard.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's like upside down on this side, but it has like Donald and stuff and ghosts and like pumpkins, and he glows in the dark as well.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
That's super
cool. I wore this at the party. I just love him. He's so great and so cute. And this is going to be in our background, which will soon be spookified and turned into a Halloween background. And this last thing from the party is the perfect little segue into our last little items, all the pins. And this is a pin from the party, and we chose this one. This one's limited release. There was actually like a limited edition one that just had Mickey on it, but I liked this one better that had Mickey and Minnie on it. And it's got this cool backer, and it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Magic Kingdom 2023, limited release. And it's got Mickey as like a vampire count and Minnie as a witch. and I love it so much. It's just so cool. So this will be perfect to add to our like quite extensive, I feel like, Halloween pin collection. I'm excited to put that on like our pins of the month board and leave it up there for the background, but this will be the newest addition into that pin board.
Now, as we move into our pins that we got, we are just going to be showing pins that we purchased on the trip that we went together. Brandon is also going to do a video where he shows pins that he got on his program. And then we're also going to do pins that we traded for. So if you like pins.
A lot of pins.
Yeah, we'll have videos of that. So we'll start off with these ones. These are pin boxes that we got on our trip.
Yeah.
These two were the ones that I got. I think Brandon got
Hashtag gifted
for me. So I'm really excited to open these. That'll be in a future video as well. But I got the Avatar one. They're like little Avatar cutie little guys. So
yeah.
Love those. And then also this Winnie the Pooh series, which has so many cute pins. So I'm really happy to have both of these.
And then the one that I got is a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge one that I think like released quite a while ago, because we traded for one of these pins before, but I had never seen these in the parks like all summer. And then they just kind of, I guess, made a comeback.
They were at the parks like when we went on our trip a while ago.
They were? Oh, like a few years ago?
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Because I traded for that one.
Yes, yeah. But so this is a good box. I think there's a lot of characters on here that I would love. And I'm excited to open it up. But it's a Galaxy's Edge one, and they would all connect together into like a line like set. And it's from like the newer movies and Galaxy's Edge. You can see like Vi, I think her name is, at the end on there. But I love it. I love Rey and Chewbacca and the droids and just everything about these. So I'm excited for us, like Heidi said, open these up in a future pin video. Next up are some open edition pins. And this one's off the backer because I put this one on my pin board in my room back at Disney. And it's the 2023 spinner pin. And you can see on there, there's the castle and Mickey, Donald, Pluto, and Goofy. And it spins just like this. And I love these. We have this one, I think, also from 2022. And every year we have to get a pin, of course, that has the year on it because we do go on our trip. So this one was the perfect one to have for our trip and my program and all that kind of stuff.
This next one we got as a way to remember the 100th. Again, because Brandon was there working and things like that. And we went on our trip. So it is just this pin of Mickey and Minnie. They had a few in this series with different characters.
Yep.
And it's kind of like that silver 100th look with the 100th backer card.
Next up, no surprise, this guy would make a comeback on a pin as well, and it's a Sorcerer Mickey pin, open edition pin, and it's of Mickey, and he's holding on to like this like jar, I guess, of like magic or something is what I'm gonna say, which I don't always like love stuff like this, but I feel like the Sorcerer Mickey on it is so big and so cool that I just had to get it, of course, to commemorate, because this was the only Sorcerer Mickey pin that they were selling at the parks at that time. So I definitely had to get this to like start my Phantasmic and Sorcerer Mickey pin collection.
This next pin Brandon gave to me, it's a limited release pin. I really like it. It's from Fun and Fancy Free, which I really liked growing up. And it has Bongo on it. It says 75th anniversary, Fun and Fancy Free. And then when you open it up, I love the little bear in it.
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go. Lulu Bell. Bongo. Love it.
Yeah. You have like a little collection of like some of these pins, and this was also from Cast Connection, which is great. Speaking of Cast Connection, here's another pin that I got from the Jungle Book's 55th anniversary, and this is like become one of my favorite Disney songs, favorite Disney characters, and that is Baloo, and this is the scene with him and King Louie when they're dancing and swinging around, and I don't know if Heidi wants to try making them move, but Baloo and King Louie do move like side to side, so I guess I can try, hopefully it'll focus.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know
I was asking you, yeah.
I was like, what am I supposed to do?
They move like that, like they're dancing together. And this was also from Cast Connection. And I do have like a little collection of like Baloo pins. So this one's perfect for that collection.
This next pin, Caitlin, Austin, and I gave to Brandon as again at the end of his program. It's a way to remember his program. And this is a part where Mickey's dressed like this in Phantasmic. And Brandon said that he wanted this pin, so that's why we got it for him.
Yeah.
So there it is. He's got like the sword.
It's when he says, you may be powerful or whatever, but this is my dream. And then he has the sword. Perfect. So I feel like that I'm actually kind of growing that collection.
Yeah.
I really like it. This next pin is one of my favorite ones that I actually got. And this was also from Cast Connection. And this is from the One Family pin event, I'm pretty sure, because I gifted Heidi one of like Mater and Lightning McQueen from Radiator Springs. And like the pins come on like a postcard, and it's like a backer of like the actual place that like you would be going to. So this one is for Tatooine. which is so fitting because I worked at Tatooine Traders, and it's an LE of 1,500, and it has R2-D2 and C-3PO on there, and at the bottom it says Tatooine, which is so great. It's like really good size, really big, and I guess I'm kind of slowly collecting like a little bit of Star Wars pins, not a bunch, but just like ones that like remind me of working at Tatooine. So I'm glad that I could get this one.
And the backer card, this was like I think the stamp on the backer card.
Oh, you're right, Heidi. Nice.
And the last pin and thing from our haul today is this one. It is from Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
Yep.
2023, because we were there. So it's a way to remember it. And it's fun because it's an Encanto pin, which we love Encanto. We collect it, and also we wanted this as a memory.
Yes, and again, this was one where this was the limited release, and the limited edition one just had like Mirabelle on it, but this one has like the whole gang. So I thought this one's cuter, but yeah, I had to get this one.
So that's everything that we have for today. Let us know down below in the comments what was your favorite thing from the haul. And also we're going to be showing lots more pins and things that Brandon got, like pins that Brandon got. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, there'll be more vlogs, of course, here to come. And like Heidi said, there'll be like a whole pin video. We're going to open those mystery boxes. I'm going to do like a recap of my program and also show like specific haul stuff that I got from like my Disney College program and the pins like that I traded for. So there are so many more things to come. We're gonna go live again very soon. Pin event. Oh my goodness, so many things. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. And by doing that, you can ring that bell so you never miss any new videos from us. Consider subscribing if you're new to our channel for more Disney content just like this. And be sure to like this video if you did enjoy it, because it helps us out so much.
And remember, it's always sunny.